Greetings people, 'tis I, 480 volts, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Alright, well in the last video we pretty much restored Aylea's memory. But one of the things that was mentioned to us was that our resistance friend Shad was here in Kakariko Village, and they also, some people said that he was downstairs in the basement. Well, let's go down here and see if he is in fact down in this basement. Yep, there he is. He's looking at that statue. That's an interesting statue we got there. Man, if only I had a Dominion rod that actually worked worth a flip. Let's talk to this guy. Oh my, color me surprised if it isn't Link. What a coincidence meeting you in a place like this. How very odd. Say, old boy, do you remember what I told you about the legend of the sky beings known as the Uka? Yes, that's all you could ever talk about. Yes, well, there's something about it that's been bothering me, so I came down here to snoop about. To think you would appear here at such, perfect timing. You really are a rather extraordinary fellow, aren't you? I found it at long last. Observe this statue. It's the same as the one in the manuscripts my dear father left me. There were some similar statues around Hyrule, but this one seems to be different. Here, look at the belly. There's something written here, you see? This too was in my father's notes. It is called skywriting, I believe. Awaken us with the word that breaks the seal. Yes, indeed. That is what it says. Oh, so please enter password is essentially what it says. Wait a moment, isn't that Aylea a friend of yours? Yeah, so you need to speak friend and the door will open. What is the Elvish word for friend? Melon. It's simply tragic how she lost her memory, and that rod of the heavens she mentioned, I'm sure it has something to do with the word that breaks the seal. Isn't there any way to restore her memory? I'm certain it would help us figure all this out. Oh, you mean this rod right here that doesn't work? Worth a flip? But yeah, so he's interested in this statue. Okay, looks like we're at pretty much a dead end. But he was saying that the statue, there's statues like it in Hyrule, but that one looks a little bit different. Yeah, we've actually probably seen some of those statues. We may have not. But let's see what Aylea says. I'd sure like to help that lady. If we can introduce her to whatever messenger of the heavens has the rod. Anyway, Link, don't you worry about me. Oh, okay. Well, guess what? I gotta go all the way back to the Forgotten Village because there's no real easy way to get there. You've already seen how I got there in the previous videos, so yeah, I'll just meet you over there. Okay, here we are at the Forgotten Village. Yeah, I just rode my horse all the way over here. So, they want us to talk to... Oh, I didn't know I could pick up the cat. Oh, no, actually, no, I do remember that I could do that, because I accidentally did that before. That's so sweet, you can carry the cats with you. Unfortunately, you can't carry them through rooms and stuff, so when you go to another room, you leave the cat. But that's so sweet, I want to pick up another one. Aw, I want to pick them all up. I want all the cats. Yes, I want them all. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to focus because if I get distracted by cats, yeah. Oh, they're all following me. Anyway, let's go over here and let's talk to Impas. More kitties. Hey there, lady. Is that girl doing all right? I haven't much to offer, but please make yourself comfortable here. I'll take one of your cats if you're offering. No, what we want to do is we want to show her our empty Dominion rod. Hey, that rod! Is that the Dominion rod? Ah, could it really be? Are you the messenger to the heavens? No, I just happened to snag this rod somewhere, you know? Among the legends of my clan, there is a story from the time when the Uka still maintained contact with the royal family. Yes, it said that a mysterious rod was handed down from the people of the sky and was called the Dominion Rod. The rod was the only to be carried by the messenger to the heavens when the royal family needed to communicate with the Uka. From generation to generation, my ancestors have guarded the book that by royal decree was to be given to the messenger to the heavens. This is that book. Please take it. All right, you got the Ancient Sky book, a book written in the Ancient Sky language. A crucial word in it is missing some characters. Excuse me. How much do you want to bet? That is the word that our friend Shad was looking for. That's the only one in this book that is missing some letters. There is a hint to finding a path to the sky. Set it to Y or X and check it, blah, blah, blah. This book is written in the ancient language of sky writing. I am so glad I stayed in this village. If I had not met that young girl, what would have become of me? Meeting that girl must have been ordained by the gods so that I could be here today to pass on this knowledge. All right, well, thanks. I'm gonna take one of your cats now. This one will do. Yeah, no, you can't even go through the door. Yeah. And, you know, the way out of this place is through a cave. If you take one of the cats through the cave, when you get to the other side of the cave, the cat is gone. So, yeah. Sad. They are cute, though. Oh, that one's like a kitten, almost. That's not a kitten, but it's a little one. I can hear them meowing. Sorry, guys, but you know how I love cats. Oh, yeah, and we got a book now. So we'll have to check that out. Yep, see, cat's gone. All right, let's go ahead and, oops, wrong. No, still wrong. There, that's the button. I want to warp over to Kakariko Village. I want to show this book that we got to Mr. Shad. See if he knows anything about it. Alright, let me just go ahead and grab the book. I'll put it right there. Now, right now, it's not doing a whole lot, but yeah, we'll just keep it. Hi, guys. Bye, guys. Alright, Shad. You know anything about this book? What's this? Ah, it's skywriting. Where in blazes did you get this? You don't suppose this could be the word that breaks the seal? Right, let's try it out. Melon. That sounded like more than just one word, buddy. I like how Japanese he sounded too. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. No reaction. So it is not the statue. Link, thanks ever so. You have brought me one step closer to solving this puzzle. I shall give the book back to you. It seems like you're the one who needs it more than I do, but okay. Now, I shall try out this word on other statues. I have made the rounds of these statues so many times that I have memorized their locations. I will place marks on your map so you can find them, in case you wish to track me down. Yeah, just in case we need to go statue hunting. Like, that's gonna happen. Remember, every one of those marks is near an owl statue. Now, if you'll excuse me. Alright, so he's gone. Oh, whoa, what was that sound? What the? What? Does my rod work again? Power has returned to the Dominion rod. Set it to and swing it with, oh yeah, whatever. Imbued with light, the statues moving the same way, yeah. The writing in the book was a spell that imbued the staff with magic. Now you can do to the other statues what you did before. So, he did say he would mark your map wherever there was a statue, didn't he? Then we should go check out those spots, right, Link? I guess? Yeah, so when he said the word, it didn't do anything to the statue, but it did do something to my Dominion rod. Now, my Dominion rod doesn't seem to work on this statue, that's the thing. Yeah, well, this statue's a little bit trickier. We need something else with that statue. Fortunately, I know what we need. What we need is, well, you'll see. You'll see. What we need to do is we need to go outside. And I advise grabbing Epona. We don't really need our book anymore. The book served its purpose for now. But we'll set up the Hawkeye and Arrow combination. That could be useful. And we'll grab Epona. And yes, I could use the horse call, but like, there's literally grass right here, and I don't feel like whipping the horse call out and then putting arrows and Hawkeyes in its place. You know, I'll just do this. All right, so if we look on our map, yeah, there are now a lot of locations that are marked. There's some there. There's one there. Those are all places with statues. So yeah, we wanna travel to all of those locations. You can do them in any order that you want. I'm gonna start by going towards Elden Bridge. That's gonna be the quick. Well, no, that's actually gonna be the longest one. The rest of them, well, no, yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go to the one on Elden Bridge. The rest of them are kind of like en route. Like, if I go in on the other side of the world, I'll kind of like pass all of them. This one's just kind of like out of the way, so I'll just go ahead and. It's like if I exit Kakariko Village the other way, I'll just, you know, I'll be able to hit those other ones. But this one is a little bit further away, so let's yeah. You guys are annoying, and I took damage. That's nice. Not the end of the world, though. I will get some health back. Ah, not you again. Really sick of you. Oh, I can shoot arrows while I'm on my horse. That's awesome. Good to know, good to know. So over here on the bridge, there's a statue over there. But before I do anything with said statue, let's just come to a complete stop. Let's dismount. Oh, look at this guy. He wants to be slick, right? Snipe him out. Now, isn't there a guy up here? Or was that the guy? I believe that was the guy. Excellent. Well, he was stupid. He would have been more of a threat to me if he had stayed where he was and tried to snipe me out, but he was stupid. Now, there are enemies over here that I would like to kill. Unfortunately, I can barely see crap, so yeah. I'm wasting a lot of arrows. It'd actually be nice if the sun would come out. I don't really need it to be nighttime. What am I shooting at? Okay, I'm shooting at one of those wolf things, which I can't kill. There we go. Killed one of the moblins on top. There's usually 2 moblins on each one of those. It'd just be nice if you clear out enemies. Alright, to the matter at hand. So there's a statue right there. Now what sets these statues apart from that statue, it's really hard to tell because it's so dark. There's a hole in the middle of the statue, and that other statue didn't have a hole. It actually had something plugging said hole up. Anyway, it makes no difference. Let's just go ahead and move this statue away. I didn't mean to do that. The thing that it was standing on... The thing that it was standing on. Alright, you found one sky character. A missing part of the word in the ancient sky book has been restored, but there are still other missing characters. Alright, well, there you go. So that's how the statue thing is going to work. But we're not done with this statue. We can use this statue to get another item, an optional item, but one that I definitely think is worth getting. But you gotta drag it all the way across the bridge, right? All the way across the bridge. Boy, it would suck if this part of the bridge just collapsed right now. And if you accidentally walk the statue off the cliff, off the bridge, because it can happen, I think you would just want to leave the area and come back. That would be my guess. All right, I'm breaking control because I can see that guy right there. What guy? He's gone now. Now, as you can see, there's a little pocket down in that way. Down here. Oh, hang on a minute. Hey, bud. Pretty sure there's more enemies. Yeah, somebody's shooting at me. Oh, hi there, bud. I'm gonna take care of you. I'll take that. See if I can get far enough away to where that guy can't bother me. Yeah, he's got a range on his arrows. I shot him right in the gut. Okay, he's out of the way. He was just gonna make things annoying. Alright, there's a little pocket down here. And what we need to do is we need to take our statue and we need to walk it down there. Let me back up a little bit because I need to walk it a little further. Ball's down in there. Walk it up to about right there. Alright, now we'll use it as a bridge, as a stepping stone. Ooh, I just barely made that. But I did make it, that's all that counts. And up here is a chest, which contains a piece of heart. Yay! Excellent. All right, so we got that taken care of. All right, now let me warp to... I'll warp back to Kakariko Village. We're going to hunt for the rest of these statues, but I think it'll just be easier if we... I think it'd just be easier if we, oh, what is it? If we just warp here and start out this way, yeah. Something like that. Okay, so there's one actually very close by. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves Epona back. Alright. Let's head this way now. And this way I'll just, I kind of just travel along this path and we'll just hit all of them as we go. And then the last one is in Gerudo Desert. I'll just have to teleport to that one. Like I said, you can do them in any order, but yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it. There's one up here. Alright, dismount. Alright, now this one, we want to do the same thing. We grab our statue, move him out of the way, and you go and you examine the thing that he was standing on. Ugh, the lag. Alright, so we got another Sky character. Now, again, just like before, we're not done yet. We can get something if we play with this statue a little bit. What we do is we walk it over here, between those two masses, which are otherwise impossible to spam. Or span, I should say. Yeah, there we go. So we just do that. And then... No, that's wrong. And we walk it over this. Oh, by the way, your Dominion Rod's never going to run out of power again. That was just a plot-sensitive thing that needed to happen. Now that it's happened, the Dominion Rod is good for the rest of the game. Epona's going nuts over there. I think she's upset because I think she's agitated because there's some chew jellies over there. By the way, I'm not sure what those jellies do. Like the yellow one is oh gosh, no, don't fall. You know, the yellow one is lantern oil. I think the red one, I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it makes a red potion, and then the purple stuff, I think that's like special potion that nobody knows what it does. I mean, obviously anybody who's played it and used it knows what it does, but like the game will tell you like, oh, who knows what this will do. I don't know what it'll do because I've never used it, so I'm just not gonna worry about it. But in here is an orange rupee, yay! That will jack my rupee counter up to almost 1,000. I just need 2 more rupees and I have 1,000. Yeah, awesome. Now let's continue on our way. I can get 2 more rupees from here on out. All those stupid birds following me. Alright, now that we're here, let's make a slight detour. Let's head back home. Well, not necessarily home, but let's head to the Farron Woods. And I could just warp there, but I mean, it's on the way, so I might as well just do this. Alright, so we're here, right? Now, is this the place? Yes, this is the place. Now, interesting, since the very beginning of the game, this area here has been blocked by a rock wall. Well, I just happen to have bomb arrows, so let's see what's on the other side of that. Ah, money, that's what's on the other side of it. Okay, 1,000 rupees, there I go. My rupee count's not gonna stay at 1,000 rupees by the end of this video. It will unfortunately change, but hey, we've got 1,000 rupees now, so that's cool. Let's go ahead and hit that. Bring the statue out, and then if I yeah, examine this for another sky character. Okay, now I'll go ahead and do this. Where's my statue? That's not where I left it. The statue moves around for cutscene specific location, but if you drop this statue right down there, that's handy. Okay, release control. Need to be a wolf for this, because you will need Midna to help you make it across, but yeah, do that. Alright, now we're on this side. And here we are in this area. We've yeah, this part of the Farron Woods, but we were never able to get this chest before, which is another piece of heart. That gives me a full heart. Excellent! Alright, well that's all the hearts I'm getting for this video because, yeah, there was just 2 of them. But yeah. Actually, how many hearts? Ooh, we've only got 3 more hearts to get. We'll get one of them in our next dungeon, and then I guess the rest of them is just spread out among a few heart pieces? I'm not sure. I don't remember. We'll find out in the days to come, but not now. Alright, I've done all I want to do here now. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I've done all that I want to do here now, so let me just find my Epona. Wherever I left her, there she is. And we'll head back into the world, back into the overworld. And I will go ahead and tell you now, from here on out, the rest of those statues, because each of the statues plays out like that, you can get the sky character, and then if you move it around to the right places, you can get a chest. Each of the rest of the statues, the chest that you can get, is just gonna be another orange rupee, 100 rupees. So there's no point in me getting those because I already have 1,000 and I can't fit any more into my wallet. So yeah. Actually, am I going the wrong way? Yes, I am. I was going towards Ordon Village, which I don't want to do. I want to head back to the map. Back to the overworld, which is where? Wait, am I stupid? Yeah, I'm stupid. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. You know, I have to go this way. I went the wrong ways. Oh, that's right. Epona will not go that way. Which is fine. I don't want to go that way. I think I just go straight. Alright, we're back on the laggy map. And let's just continue looking for the rest of these statues. We want to make it all the way to the Lake Hylian area. I mean, I could warp there, but I don't know, having Epona is going to be handy, I think. Ooh, the sun fitness set. It makes no difference. Oh boy. I keep running out of stamina before I realize it. Oh, how did he not die from that? Okay, there's our next statue location. Dismount. Alright, I need the claw shot for this. So what you want to do is first you want to grab the statue. Claw shot's useless right now because you can make up to those vines, but you can't drop down on the solid ground. So you need to move the statue a couple feet away from the ledge. And then we hit that. And then we just drop down. Oh, too far back. Too far back. Okay, my bad. That should be good. Perfect. And there's our thing. Now, if you were wanting to get the chest, you stay on this ledge, you take control of your statue, and you move him to, like, basically right here, like right in front of that area. Then you can just jump onto the statue and then jump across to the other ledge to get that chest, which is, again, another orange rupee that I don't care about right now. Maybe later, because I'm gonna spend money by the end of this video. Maybe later on I will get those orange rupees. I haven't decided yet. Alright, now we want to go this way. And we want to take this path kind of towards Hyrule Castle Town. But we go over here. Ah, yes, and we go down here. Okay. let's dismount. I unfortunately have some enemies to deal with. I think there's one more. Is there not? Yep, I knew it. Come on, Link. Is that everybody? Yeah, I think so. Alright, just hit the statue, walk him down, walk him to about right here. That may be too far, but we'll try it. I hear flying enemies above me, so I'm kind of scared. Yeah, that was a little too far. Maybe if I tuck and roll and jump, maybe I can make that. That was wrong. Okay, I don't think that's gonna work. I think I need to move this just a little bit further back. Excellent. Awesome! Now, if you want to get the chest, which is over here, you walk the statue all the way over here and stand him right here somewhere and then do the same thing. And again, that will contain 100 rupees, I believe. Now, I don't feel like doing that. There's no point to me doing that. So our next statue is actually in the Gerudo Desert, and there's no way to get there other than warping. Unless I want to talk to Fire and have him blast me through the cannon. But no, this is obviously cheaper. But we will be dealing with Fire soon enough. Alright, so here we are in the Gerudo Desert. Don't go down there. That's our optional desert that we were not going to mess with yet. Alright, let's see. Where is this? Ah, there's the statue. There is our statue, so let's grab control of him. Bring him down here. Now, I think I want to park him, yeah, literally right there. Then we hop up here. Ta-da! That should be all of them, unless I missed one. Yep, the ancient skybook is filled with its missing characters. This is a crucial clue to finding a path to the sky. Excellent. Now, if you want to get that treasure chest over there, it's a little tricky because this area, this little track area, the statue can't go past it. So you have to move, first you have to move the statue over here and jump to that one. Then you have to move the statue around and jump over to there. It's kind of tricky. And it gives you, again, 100 rupees at the end. Not worth my time. So, maybe some other time. Let's go ahead now and head back to Kakariko Village and show this to Shad. He will not be in Kakariko Village while you're out hunting statues. He's gone. Presumably, he's gone to look for himself. But once you've gotten all of them, then he returns to the village. Alright, so let's head back to the house. I think if you talk to Ilia, she just says, you know, oh, Shad's downstairs, you should go talk to him or something like that. I think that's what she says. I don't know. Alright, let's take the completed book and let's show it to him. Hey, bud. Is that the book from last time? Hmm? Are there more letters in the book than last time I looked at this? How did you investigate the... Link, this is amazing! Amazing! Now this must be the word we need. Let's try it immediately. Melon, but with greater emphasis. With a capital M. Yeah, see, the thing disappears. Now it looks like the rest of the statues. Ah, it has taken on the same shape as the other statues. What can this mean? And I thought we had solved the last of the riddles. Blast! How confounding! I must apologize, Link. I need to cool off a tad before I mull the problem further. Yeah, you go do that. I'm just gonna go take this Dominion Rod that bet you wish you had and see if it in fact brings my statue to life. It does! And now I'll just drag him over here. Look at that. Now if I head this way and go down here. Oh, what's that? That looks important. It's a cannon that we will use to, yeah. Link? Oh, sorry, I thought that was Midna for some reason. How in blazes did you move that statue? And what's this? Well, I'm awesome, and that's a cannon. Amazing, spectacular. This must be the sky cannon I read about in my father's notes. How did your father know about all this stuff? I knew that my intuition was onto something when it led me here, but how can one use this to get to the city in the sky? I don't know. Stunning. I feel almost nervous. Just think, if we could get this to work, we could actually reach the city in the sky. So it doesn't work, eh? Huh. Well, when we go up to it, Midna seems to be triggered by it. A cannon, huh? What do you plan to do with this, Link? Well, we have the option to warp, so let's do that. Except that guy's still watching us. Oh, yeah, he is. Hey, dude, like, could you go away, bro? Could you give us a minute? It's funny as if you talk to him. Ah. Perhaps I am in your way? To put it bluntly, yes. If you would move, that would be great. Well, forgive me for not realizing. I should just disappear at times like this, really. Yeah, you really should. So, let me know the results another time, Link. Alright, see you later. Ah, yes. Yeah, I love you too. Let me give you one last piece of advice. That seems to be broken, so you do well to show it to a cannon expert first, I should say. Oh, really? Farewell. Well, actually, that's the clue you need to send it to where you need to go. I wonder if I put him off. Don't worry about it, Midna. What's happening to you, Midna? You never used to care. Yeah, no, we need to show it to a cannon expert. Who knows more about cannons than the guy at Lake Hylia, right? The cannon expert, Fire. So, yeah, let's go ahead and warp this. Yeah, that's where you need to go. You need to go to Lake Hylia. Nope, that's the wrong place. Wrong place. It's over here. I don't know what happens if you try to warp it to the wrong area. I imagine she won't let you. I imagine she'll just be like, I don't know why you want to take it over there. All right. Well, we got the cannon here. Now what do we do? Well, let's turn back into a human. And let's find Fire, wherever he is. Oh yeah, he's over here. If you don't remember, that's his name. But he's spelled with a Y. So clever. Excuse me. Oh, I believe I'm actually going the wrong way. Okay, never mind. Oh, yeah, there he is. I told you we were not going to be done with him. I think after this we will be done with him. Hey, bud. Talk to me. Hey, buddy. So, is that yours? Hey, buddy, I never thought you'd get so hooked on fascination that you'd try to build your own cannon. So, are you gonna give me the tour or what? Looks like you have a serious rig over there. Yeah, wouldn't you like to see it? Whoa, it's kind of retro, huh? Well, so are you. And there's no ignition device, so you can't even use it. Listen, buddy, I suppose I might be able to fix it for you. I mean, maybe. That is, if you could pay me 300 rupees in advance. What do you say? I never noticed just how, like, disturbing it is for his midriff to be out like that. And he's kind of fat, and dude, it's like, just tuck it away. Yeah, we gotta pay 300 rupees. I knew you'd see the light, buddy. Now, I'll just be a sec. Alright, so he's gonna work on it. Just a sec. It looks like the course of several days are passing. By the way, you can see the sun setting in elapsed time. Over and over again. 3 hours later. Sorry, more like 3 months later. There you go. Hey, bud. Here we go, buddy. All working as it should, I think. It may look like junk, but this thing's got some powerful innards. If you're gonna be knocking on the door to the heavens, seriously, bud, it might be rough. Feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Hey, 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 hey. Great song. So, I'm sorry for soaking you for the dough. I'll leave you alone then. Oh, sorry enough to give me the dough back? Well, you just have all the fun you want, okay, buddy? Alright, so he leaves, and yeah, we have our cannon fully operational now. Well, we're not going to use this cannon just yet, because that is going to lead us to our next dungeon, and obviously I want to save that for its own video, because that, my friends, will be a long video. The next dungeon, I want to say is the longest of them all, but I could be wrong on that. Anyway, I can clearly see a claw shot panel there, so I'm just gonna go ahead and hook my claw shot up. And yeah, we'll go ahead and save, and that's gonna be that. So in the next video, we'll see where this takes us. So thank you all so much for watching. My name's 480 Volts. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Pieces.